Shalom, this is Dov Glazer. I was born in Israel, I go very often, and this is a video of my trip in September 2014. These are open libraries, and they come to the beach. The fitness center, it's provided by the municipality. So they also have public scales. You can weigh your dog and you can weigh yourself before you exercise. You can rent bikes around the city.
My name is Moshe Nov.
Okay.
I was raised in a kibbutz in the north of the country.
Yeah.
And then I went to Africa. I was an agriculture advisor. My background is farming. Then I came back and I went to a school to be a guide. Graduated in 1980, and since then I'm involved in not just the guiding per se, also the logistics.
So breakfast in Israel is a little bit more than what I ordinarily have. Shakshuka, watermelon juice, I got a salad, and tchina, and condiments, and bread, of course. What a treat.
It's not Christian, it's not Jewish, it's not religious, it's not anything. It's how we live here in Israel today, and it's how the country is growing and developing, and its history, and it's, it's not Jewish per se. So when I came here, it kind of combined a lot of the advocacy and getting to show Israel, the Israel that I love. And so what we're going to see today in the Levinston Market, a little taste of it, it's one of the last remaining places that you see the grandfather and the grandson still working together.
This is my mother, this is my brother.
Shalom.
Everything started in 1947. Our grandpa opened his store in Turkey, very famous there. He decided to copy the store from there to here. All of these green olives that you can see here, we are making by ourselves, and antipasties, and cheese from all over the world, fishes that we are smoking and pickling.
Since the port is not very useful, they converted it, like in New Orleans, to a shopping mall. A sandbox, a huge sandbox. Oh, and carousel too, to boot. It's 85 degrees, and far side there, you can see Jaffa, Yafo.
The name of the restaurant, Abraj. Abraj, it's an Arabic name. It's towers, it's mountains, and it's also the zodiac sign.
I like good wine, but I also like the story behind wine. Of course, it's a very biblical drink, and the whole biblical story is very attached to the wine. But this is the place where, not where wine was born, but where it was developed to be such an important drink around the world.
The symbol for the Ministry of Tourism is carrying the wine.
This is what Jews makes time holy with,
Yeah.
and what Christians are blessing with it, and it's not just by accident the holy drink.
Where
Yes.
I live, if you asked me 10 years ago, nobody even knew how to spell wine.
Yes.
Now, I have next to where I live, and he knows, like, between me and the Veli Avela, we have, like, I'm not exaggerating, 20, if not 25 wineries. It's a revolution in Israel that we've never, cheese and wine, and bread.
What kind of food is it? How would you
Mostly
classify it?
Italian, mostly
Italian
Italian.
food?
And a little bit of kebab or eggplant.
This is one of the things that's unique about this restaurant is the view.
You can see the walls of the holy city and the Tower of David.
I've been guiding for the past 8 years. I have a bachelor degree in international relations. It's a big issue if people ask in my tours that we understand the geopolitical situation, mostly by maps and viewpoints, less into politics, mostly just to see things and to understand.
Mostly by maps. What do you mean by that?
Understanding the history of the map, understanding what's happening here, what went wrong.
Yeah.
if you're aware of where things are happening during security situations, we know when it's not safe. There's such a big system that can tell us, if we're talking about missiles or rockets, we know when they're coming and where they can reach.
Right.
So you have enough time to be safe anywhere in Israel.
Right.
Just trust the people you are working with, because we all care about people that come here.
Right.
Jerusalem is a beautiful place. The Sea
Yeah.
of Galilee is a beautiful
Yeah.
place. Akko, Tel Aviv, and that's what we have in Israel.
Lily? Shalom Dov.
שלום טוב, מה שלומך? נעים מאוד.
מצוין. I heard lots of good things about you.
The food issue is the food story through the markets in Israel, which is the fresh food and understanding where it's coming from and what is the local kitchen, if it's the big Syrian kitchen or the Ottoman kitchen or the Ashkenazi kitchen or the North African or Iraqi kitchen, and the origins of the food and how the Jews made it Jewish.
Right.
It's very interesting.
So this is the great bamboo, and people climb on it.
We have the Bahai Gardens, we have the Haifa city with the beach and the mountains. We're famous for our knafi, the dessert, the hummus, everything. We have a more healthier menu right now. So as I said, we have the Arabic style room, which is the low sitting, half a height, it's comfy.
This is authentic Arabic.
It is, yeah. So now the gallery.
So it's conventional.
Yeah.
Who's the artist?
His name is Mahmoud Fadl.
Tell me about the restaurant.
We have three restaurants. This
Okay.
is one of the, this is only one of them. This is an Asian one. The Chinese and all the Asians, even the Indian, they want to experience the miracle of Jesus. The 5,000 people with 2 fish and 5 loaves.
Right.
My son
Yes.
can do that because he is a fisherman.
Yeah.
And he fishes tuna fish, bluefin tuna
Oh, really?
in the Mediterranean. So each
Really?
one can feed 3,000 people.
That's amazing.
300.
Tell me a little bit more about the other restaurants.
Dex is under the sky. You will be captured by the charm. כל השמיים כוכבים, זה דקס מיליון כוכבים, זה משהו מדהים. ואתה נכנס לזה, יש מוזיקה רומנטית שאני אוהבת. נטקין קול, פרנק סינטרה. הסאנסט זה כל הרמה אדומה.
אדומה בגלל שמש במערב.
השמיים כחולים עמוק, זה משהו
אבל
לא
זה גם
מתואר.
The tick-tock. We call it kadima, but matka is the way they call it in Hebrew. Dogs are very popular here. People take great pride in them. This is a really fun place to be. Love it.